A huge hello and welcome to this year's Modeshift National Sustainable Transport Awards of 2020.
It's a real shame that we can't be with you in person tonight, especially after the spectacular event last year. I was really looking forward to getting dressed up to share the awards evening with our resident dancing queen, Amy Clare. But we're not alone. Lots of things have had to go online this year. BGT, Eurovision.
Yeah, and that leads in quite nicely to my favourite band, the one and only ABBA. So let me introduce my super trooper co-host, Rob Bound.
Modeshift don't pay us enough money to do this.
Yeah, they didn't have the budget to get actors in, and knowing me, knowing you, Rob, it's the best they could do. Cheers to that, Rob.
Cheers.
I was hoping they'd gimme another go at presenting the awards after those cheesy jokes from last year, but I wasn't sure they'd take a chance on me. Oh, what's with the hat, by the way, Rob?
Well, you know what it's like in this job. We have to wear loads of different hats. Sometimes you have to be road safety, sometimes you have to be active travel, sometimes you have to be a cyclist, sometimes a scooter, sometimes a bit of a diplomat. It's a job of many hats.
Oh, that makes sense. I better dust mine off then.
Excellent. Right, well, I think we should stop messing about and get on with the show, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose so. So on with the National Sustainable Transport Awards of 2020. And remember, Rob, the winner takes it all. Fantastic. So we're now going to kick off with our first award category for the National Sustainable Transport Awards. And for this one, you might need to wrap up warm to continue this activity over the winter months. So I've got my hat.
Well, I'm not really well prepared for that. This is the best I can do. Nice gentlemanly walk.
So the first category is Excellence in Walking. And I'm really happy to introduce our first sponsor for the awards, John from Room 9 Media. How are you today, John?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm a little offended. Everybody's got these heads on, just kind of accentuating my completely bald head, but carry on. I'm fine, thank you.
It looks like you've got plenty of books behind you, so you could always grab one of those for a makeshift hat.
Yes, exactly. I'll fashion them one together later on, thanks.
It looks like you're channeling your Jon Snow there. Have you got any particular favourite books behind you?
Oh, there's all sorts here. I would say there's one down here, Roman Britain, the man who killed Kennedy. So much to work out, very complex sort of thing. To be honest, my age, by the time I've read something, about 2 weeks later, I've forgotten it all. So you needn't ever buy any new books.
You got your own personal library there then, by the signs of things.
Yeah, all from second-hand shops. I can't say I've spent a lot.
Oh, you can't go wrong. Well, fantastic. So over to you now, John, for the awards nominations, please.
Okay, right. So this is for Excellence in Walking. I must say that all the three that were nominated are absolutely excellent projects. So the first one is Walktober, and that's from Hampshire County Council. And this is launched in 2016 and is run annually for schools during October to celebrate International Walk to School Month, a celebration of active travel that highlights the importance of walking to school and its positive impact on health, well-being, safety and the environment. So that's Walktober, Hampshire County Council. Right, and next we're into Walk to School outreach by Living Streets. Obviously, Living Streets really needs no introduction because everybody knows about Living Streets, whether you're in our industry or not. And this is the Walk to School outreach project that's been delivered over successive one-year funding periods since 2017. It aims to overcome barriers to walking and help the government to reach its target of 55% of children walking to school by 2025. And finally, we've got Scarborough to Scotland, a virtual walking challenge, and this is from North Yorkshire County Council. And this was to encourage students and staff at CU Scarborough, CUS, to ditch the car whilst helping them to get fitter and save money. North Yorkshire County Council delivered an active travel challenge that was more accessible for people's busy lives and inclusive for different abilities. And the winner is Walktober from Hampshire County Council. And obviously big congratulations to the highly commended Walk to School outreach from Living Streets and Scarborough to Scotland, the virtual walking challenge from North Yorkshire Council.
Okay, everybody, I bet you can't guess what the next nomination is. It's for Excellence in Cycling. So I'd like to welcome Tiffany.
Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you, Amy, Claire. And congratulations to all the nominations this evening and today. And I'd like to bring up the nominations. The first one goes to provision of bikes to Bristol key workers during COVID-19, Bristol City Council. During the initial months of the COVID-19, the usual key offers from Travel West in Bristol were tweaked to enable key workers to travel safely and sustainably to their workplaces. Women Enabling Women, City of York Council. A project aimed to offer cycle training to the women of the York Mosque community, offering cycle training with their mother and toddler group at the mosque. Northumberland Schools Cycle Support Project, Northumberland County Council. The Northumberland Schools Cycle Support Project offers a training programme for schools, a small grant and ongoing support to help develop a bespoke cycling project. And the winner is Women Enabling Women. Well done. And also congratulations to the highly commended Bristol City Council and City of York Council too. Well done.
Thank you very much, Tiffany. So how is life in the Lake District?
Oh, it's sunny and wet. Very, very good up here.
And have you donned your own cycling helmet anytime recently during lockdown?
I certainly have. Been out and about loads of times. Been brilliant. Yeah, and I've got my reflective stickers all over my bike. And yeah, so I can be safe and seen at night as well.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, Tiffany.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.
So it was great to see Tiffany from Pugu and her lovely sparkly background too.
I think I've drawn the short straw here, Rob, because the council won't let me change my background virtually on Teams. So I'm just stuck with a bit of wall and kitchen apparatus behind me. So what I might have to do instead is give you a virtual tour of my house and change my background literally each time we do one of these.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to the tour then.
Now on to our third category, Best Sustainable Transport Initiative in the Community. So looking after people in the community, you sort of think of maybe police, nurses. I've got my hat here. Sergeant Airman reporting for duty. How about you, Rob? Doesn't look like you've got a hat there.
No, I've struggled with this one a bit, but I was thinking, keeping people safe in the community in this coronavirus, we're all having to wear a mask, aren't we?
Yeah, why don't you go for that instead?
I did, yeah, but I get real funny looks with my mask when I go out shopping there. Don't know what you think.
I don't know why, Rob. So now I'm really happy to introduce Jill and Maria from Pindar Creative. How are you both?
Really well, thank you.
Brilliant. So now over to you both to tell us more about the fantastic nominees in this category.
And the first nominee is East Riding of Yorkshire Council, Make the Change. A campaign encouraging all to look hard at their travel habits and convert their leisure activities and choose a more sustainable mode of transport by offering free bespoke cycle training to support every resident in their transition.
The second nominee is the Cake Escape from Essex County Council. This scheme encourages Essex residents and visitors to take part in active travel by getting on their bikes and cycling through some of the most beautiful places in Essex, while sampling some of the local cafe culture.
And the final nominee is Transport for West Midlands Better Streets Community Fund. Using £2 million of Transforming Cities Fund, Transport for West Midlands developed an innovative community-focused cycling and walking project that allowed local people to suggest ideas to improve their local area for cycling and walking.
And the winner is...
The Cake Escape!
Woo!
And well done to the highly commended East Riding of Yorkshire Council, Make the Change, and Transport for West Midlands Better Streets Community Fund.
Well done to everyone there. And it felt very fitting to join in with the Cake Escape and to cheers them with a piece of cake and a drink.
Cheers!
What cake is everyone munching on at home? I've got the banana bread.
Nice
I've
strawberry
started on the
tart.
Christmas cake already.
And I've gone straight in for the gin and tonic.
You can't go wrong.
Okay, lovely to see you both.
Lovely
Hope
to
we
see
see you
you
next
too.
year.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so our next award is the award for Best Project in Education. So I was just thinking, what can we wear as a hat for education? And I haven't got my mortarboard, but I usually do wear this for scooter training. So there we go. So we're going to go live over to London now to speak to Pooya from Home Run. Hi Pooya, how you doing?
Hi guys, very well, thank you. Happy to be on here.
Excellent. You're looking very green and luscious there.
Thank you very much. This is actually a real fake screen, so to speak.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll move straight into the nominations.
Right, so in the category of Best Sustainable Travel Initiative in Education, we have the following nominees. So we have for East Riding of Yorkshire Council and their project Secondary School Modeshift Curriculum Project. This was a sustainable travel curriculum which meets a number of key academic outcomes for pupils who often struggle with engagement with mainstream education, incorporating elements of mathematics, English, science, history, geography, and physical education using a series of interest-led projects. And next we have South Yorkshire County Council and #StaySafeGetActive. The Stay Safe Get Active competition encouraged children to submit creations about their new active travel choices through the medium of stories, poems, comic strips, posters, and photographs. And finally, we have Staffordshire County Council and Scooter Bike Racks. They were working with the charity Walk Ministries, and users made racks to provide pupils with a safe place to store their bikes or scooters. And the winner is... It is Stay Safe, Get Active. Yay, well done. Congratulations, guys. I'm sure you're all clapping at home. And also, we shouldn't forget, highly commended all the nominees, including, again, East Riding of Yorkshire Council and Staffordshire County Council. Well done, guys.
Well done, everyone. I'd like to say I dusted off my mortarboard back from the days at University of Lincoln, but I'm afraid that you might see the sellotape and realise that it's a bit of a guise. So next up, we've got something really exciting. We've got a special recognition award for Sustainable Travel Initiative in Business. So I thought it was fitting that I wear a hat that means business. So I popped on this bad boy.
Excellent. Well, I was going to put a feather in my cap, but I thought I'd go one better and put on my bird keeping hat instead.
Oh, wow. I thought I could hear some chirping in the background. Who have you got there?
Okay, well, do you know what they are?
Are they canaries?
That's right, absolutely. And do you know where they're from?
The pet shop?
No. Originally, where are they from originally? They're originally from the Canary Islands.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So this is a bit of my hobby. So do you want me to geek you out with a few more canary facts?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Rob.
Okay, so did you know that they were first domesticated in the 17th century and were highly prized because of their beautiful singing voices, not unlike your own?
Oh, thank you.
And also they're known as a sentinel species.
Oh, I think I know what that is. Is that a species that acts as an early warning system that helps? They help humans to detect risks, don't they?
Yeah, that's right. And so canaries are really, really sensitive to carbon monoxide and were used in coal mines right up until 1986 to help the miners be warned about increases in levels of carbon monoxide down the coal mine, hence the phrase canary in a coal mine.
Ah, well, that actually links quite nicely to our next award, because in real life, we've almost become the canaries in our own coal mine.
So this next award is actually for the Greater Birmingham Chamber of Commerce and Birmingham City Council for their stakeholder engagement programme for the Clean Air Zone.
So let me tell you a little bit more about why we have awarded this. So they were raising awareness of clean air and the Clean Air Zone amongst the wider business community, helping Birmingham City Council to gain a clear understanding of what businesses need in order to comply through a variety of different things, including news articles, social media, branding, and sponsorship, campaign podcasts and blogcasts.
Okay, so congratulations to Birmingham City Council and Birmingham Chamber of Commerce from the Canaries here in Derbyshire.
And over here with the former Canaries on my head. So how many have you got there, Rob? It looks like you're at risk of being overrun.
Well, it's one of those classic things where you start off with two boys, and then you end up with 7.
I've actually got a joke for you about a canary.
Oh, go on then.
What did the canary say when his cage broke?
I've no idea.
It was cheap, cheap, cheap.
Oh, a bit like your joke. So the next award is for Best Partnership, sponsored by Modeshift. And so that's us, me and you.
Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Well, that makes us partners in crime. And with it being Christmas in less than 2 months, we thought we'd better sneak in a little reference here. And we actually tried to book Santa for this, didn't we, Rob? But turns out he was having some time off.
Yeah, but so that's why we're here, as Santa's little helpers.
And let's be honest, that's a pretty important partnership. We need to make sure that everyone gets their presents on time.
Absolutely. Anyway, let's stop elfing around and get on with the show. So this is the award for Best Partnership, and the first nomination is Central Bedfordshire Council, Luton Council and Bedfordshire Borough Council for recycled bikes for NHS key workers.
Govia Thameslink Rail were keen for abandoned bikes to be put to good use during the COVID pandemic. So they worked with STARS project officers to donate them to NHS key workers.
The next nomination is for Islington Council Bike Works and Islington GP Federation COVID Cycle Delivery Service.
Bike Works with Islington Council and the Islington GP Network and community groups deployed an emergency cycle response to the COVID crisis. The service delivered vital supplies, including medicines, testing kits, meals, food, and other emergency items to people disproportionately hit by COVID-19.
And the final nomination is for South Yorkshire Active Travel Officer, STARS Officers PWRC Projects, supported by Sheffield City Region Travel South Yorkshire for hashtag Stay Safe, Stay Active.
And for this one, the South York STARS and Active Travel teams were inspired by the increase in levels of physical activity during lockdown. The aim of Stay Safe, Get Active competition was to highlight the benefits of active travel to children and families by inviting them to reflect on the positive aspects of the COVID-19 lockdown.
And the winner of the best partnership is Central Bedfordshire Council, Luton Council and Bedfordshire Borough Council for recycled bikes for NHS key workers.
Woo!
And of course, not forgetting the highly commended Islington Council Bike Works, Islington GP Federation and South Yorkshire Stay Safe, Get Active. Well done,
Very
guys.
welcome to everyone there.
Okay, everybody, so now we're going to come to our next award, which is the best award for a project under £1,000. And we've all been there before, trying to do things on a shoestring. So how can we make a hat for under £1,000? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that you can do later at home. All you need is a pair of scissors, some tape, and a newspaper. Any newspaper will do. You could use a broadsheet, you could use a red top. Be careful with those though. And what you need to do is take your paper and fold it like this. And then take your scissors and cut out some triangles like this. And then take your tape. Obviously at home you can take more time than I am doing this. And then wrap it around your head. And there you have the perfect hat for under £1,000. What do you think, Amy Claire?
I would say that was well within the under £1,000 budget category, and looking stylish.
Excellent. So how have you done, Amy Claire?
Well, here's one I made earlier. Not quite the same as yours, but this is a hat that I picked up from a charity shop, just a plain straw hat. And for Glastonbury last year, I decided to customise it. So I've got some children's plastic toys on here. So we've got some asparagus and grapes, and a couple of pine cones and a few ribbons to finish it off. That's my DIY hat.
Excellent. Well, I've already seen that Steve's ready. So over to you, Steve, in your
Thank you
hat
very
to
much.
present the award.
Bonjour, Essex. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen as a result of being moved to pie level. Excuse me, I've got an interruption. High level. And no, you are not going to see Rob tied up eating a chocolate eclair. What you are going to see is the fantastic presenters Rob Bounds and Amy Claire. In fact, I'm going to replace you with a singer from that Irish folk band, the Spatulas. Anyway, I can't waste any more time. I have awards to present. How's that?
Excellent. So let's get on with the awards.
We have 3 nominees. Hampshire County Council for Transition Time. Transition Time is a brand new resource based to support pupils and their parents starting in Year R, Year 3 and Year 7 in September 2020. The next nominee is South Yorkshire Stars team, PWLC Projects for Active Travel Stars YouTube channel. The Active Travel Stars YouTube channel is a free online resource for schools to use to promote active and sustainable travel to school and achieve Modeshift Stars accreditation. And the final nominee is Staffordshire County Council for scooter and bike racks for the construction of 10 scooter and cycle racks, working alongside a charity who help young men back into work who have suffered with addiction problems and give them a sustainable route back into mainstream society. Now, the winner. Congratulations to all that entered, but it's Hampshire County Council for Transition Time.
Woo!
So it's congratulations to our winner and highly commended for our 2 runners-up.
Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Excellent. I did forget to say as well that I also fashioned myself
A bow
a
tie.
To go with it. So thank you. Lovely to see you, Steve. Hopefully next year we will see you in person.
I hope so. And did I ever tell you, the boat? I used to go out with an optician years ago, but it didn't last very long. I got so fed up with saying, "Is it better like this or is it better like that?" You can have that one, Amy.
It's one of my old ones from my back catalogue.
Fair enough. I'll try harder. Lovely to see you both.
Lovely to see you too. Take care.
Okay, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, next everyone, we have contribution by sustainable travel to an organisation. So talking about organisation, I bought a book on how to keep things organised in the home, but unfortunately I can't remember where I put it.
Very good.
So I'm thrilled to introduce Ellie, Dean and Jan from Cycle Pods. How are you all?
Yeah,
Thank you.
all good.
Very good. Ellie has some news.
Ooh,
Oh,
brilliant.
I do. I got married 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, congratulations.
So yeah,
Awesome.
good things can come out of bad years.
Aw.
Yes.
And whereabouts are you all in the country at the moment?
We're in Westerham in Kent, and Ellie.
I'm just over the border in Surrey, but being very careful because we had to go abroad to get married. So yes, just being self-isolating, very sensible.
Oh, and you might be wondering why I've got my hat on, but I'm just being super organised, tying in with the organisation and getting the celebration started early for this award category. Rob, what's going on with your headwear at the moment?
Oh, well, I took organised to being something a bit different. So I'm organised to go away, maybe somewhere tropical or just maybe somewhere sort of cold and damp up north where there's lots of midges. So I'm just organised for any kind of insect bites that there might be out and about there.
Ready for any eventuality by the looks of things.
Absolutely.
Apart from being stylish. Fabulous. So if we're all ready, I'm going to pass over to Ellie, Dean and Jan to introduce our nominees for this category.
Okay, but before you do, I just need to comment on your outfit. Very nice, very feline. In fact, it matches mine look.
Amazing. Who have you got there?
This is Charlie. We just like to be a centre of attention. Okay, let's chit chat. Let's get on with the awards.
And Rob, where does that come from? This likes being centre of attention. Where does Charlie get that from?
I couldn't possibly say.
This is the Contribution to Sustainable Travel by an Organisation Award. And the first nominee is
Sandwell and West Birmingham Hospitals NHS Trust. Birmingham City Council. Despite extremely challenging circumstances, in June 2020, Sandwell and West Birmingham NHS Trust became the first workplace in Birmingham to be awarded Modeshift Stars Business Bronze accreditation for the delivery of their travel plan.
And the second nominee is Hertfordshire County Council, the recovery of school crossing patrol service. During the COVID-19 outbreak, the SCP service responded promptly to the government's guidance to open primary schools more widely for early years pupils, reception year 1 and year 2.
Heading Forest District Council Travel Plan Project Centre to develop a staff travel plan to address the loss of their car parking facilities and assist with the overall transformation programme of the council. And the winner is...
Yay! Birmingham West Sandwell and West Birmingham NHS Trust, the sustainability team. Well done!
Amazing. But also, congratulations to the highly commended COVID-19 recovery of school crossing patrol service by Hertfordshire County Council, and also the Epping Forest District Council travel plan.
Well done to everybody.
Yeah, amazing work, guys. Well done.
Excellent. Okay, so our next award is for Best Contribution to Sustainable Travel by a Team, and we're delighted to welcome Jenny from PWLC. Hi Jenny, how you doing?
Hey, hi.
Nice to see you. So just to explain the hats, you know, this is as best as I can get to be in a team. Bit of a baseball cap going on there. But yeah, it's great to see you.
You're looking very colourful there, Jenny. Did it take you long to fill your house full of balloons?
Well, I got my husband to do it. He's very good at blowing balloons up because it makes me lightheaded. So, but we did put a lot of effort in, obviously, because this award's amazing. So it's good to celebrate.
Well, you know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work. So over to you, Jenny. We'd love to hear more about the amazing nominees in this.
Okay, I'm going to read about the Contribution to Sustainable Travel Team Award, sponsored by PWLC Projects. The nominees are, firstly, Ruth Johnson and Amanda Daly, nominated by Cambridgeshire County Council. They're true school travel champions. They're both teaching assistants at All Saints Interchurch Academy, Cambridgeshire. And despite having demanding jobs, they're both total powerhouses of enthusiasm, ideas, inspiration, and initiative for active travel. Secondly, we've got Active Streets Delivery Group, nominated by City of Westminster. This includes Carla Lowe, Road Safety Officer, for progressing school streets, advising on play streets and street play, and Eugene Minogue, Head of Physical Activity, Leisure and Sport, for progressing play streets and helping to progress play. And finally, we've got Air Aware Staffordshire, nominated by Staffordshire County Council and Stoke-on-Trent City Council. This is a joint partnership between Staffordshire County and Stoke-on-Trent City Councils, working together in 16 air quality management areas through targeted school and business engagement. And the winner is... Drum roll. The winner is Ruth Johnson and Amanda Daly from Cambridgeshire. Well done to them. Woo! And congratulations also to the other two teams. They're highly commended. That is City of Westminster and Staffordshire County Council and Stoke-on-Trent, the joint partnership. So well done to them too. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Jenny. Lovely to see you.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will see you again in person next year.
Doesn't time fly? Now we're actually on to our final award of the evening, which is Contribution to Sustainable Travel by an Individual. So when we think of incredible individuals, we probably think of people like Marie Curie, Martin Luther King, Neil Armstrong, obviously myself and Rob. And for this award category, I'm thrilled to introduce Alpa from Pedal My Wheels. And how are you doing today, Alpa? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Amy. Just in my little anti-COVID room here, locked away.
Yeah, it looks like an interesting background. What have you got going on there?
So I've sort of designed, as you can see, they're sort of built a box of bunches of kids' boxed bikes there, just to give it keep the whole cycling theme going. Took me a while to do that.
So as we've been wearing hats for all of our other awards, we thought we'd better continue the theme, and we decided to wear something that was going to express our personalities a bit. So I've got quite a flamboyant feather hat. What have you got going on, Rob?
I've got my safari hat from my travels.
What kind of hat would represent you, Alpa, if you had to pick one?
Oh, blimey. I should have got my old Cub Scout cap, I think. That would be ideal for me.
Brownie's on her over here.
With you two though, you look like Ascot Ladies' Day. I'm not going to say what Rob looks like, to be honest.
I accidentally went for a matching blue top. It was accidental, but it does look like I've, spent weeks planning my outfit, doesn't it?
How accidental was that? Let's be honest.
Fabulous. So, without any further ado, would you be able to introduce us to the fabulous candidates in this next category, please?
I would. Thank you very much, and we're very pleased to be sponsoring it. So we have, first of all, Wendy Copley from East Riding of Yorkshire Council. Wendy has been the Stars champion at St Mary's Primary School for the past 10 years and has ensured that they have achieved and maintained their Gold Stars accreditation. Well done, Wendy. Next, we have Helen Stokes from Sheffield City Council. Helen Stokes is the head teacher at Waterthorpe Nursery Infants and an inspirational travel plan champion. She has ensured that road safety is paramount and firmly embedded in the curriculum, recruiting and training staff and volunteers to deliver curbcraft to every pupil in the school. Brilliant. And finally, we have Ryan Proctor from Staffordshire County Council. Ryan has been nominated for his contribution to improving air quality around schools in Staffordshire and Stoke-on-Trent. His work to raise awareness of active travel and anti-idling and increasing active travel in all the schools he is engaged with. Brilliant. Right, we ready for the winner, yeah? And the winner is Helen Stokes from Sheffield City Council.
Woo!
Brilliant. Well done, Helen. Excellent work. And highly commended, which is a great achievement because Pedal My Wheels won a highly commended a couple of years ago. Both Wendy from East Riding of Yorkshire Council and Ryan from Staffordshire County Council. Congratulations to all three of you and everyone else who entered in that category.
Good work all round. Well done, everyone.
Excellent. Great to see you. Hopefully we'll see you next year in person.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well done, you lot. Good work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Okay, so that concludes the Modeshift National Sustainable Travel Awards for 2020. Thank you to all our sponsors for playing along.
Because that's the name of the game. And not forgetting a big congratulations to all of our winners and the highly commended. I mean, luckily there's only 9 award categories as I was starting to run out of hats.
I wasn't worried about you running out of hats. I was worried about you running out of rooms, then we might end up in your toilet.
So thank you to all of our members, partners and supporters for your hard work promoting active travel across the country with all of your different hats on and being part of Team Modeshift. So all that's really left to do is for Rob and I to take our hats off to you and say a big thank you. Brilliant. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
God, not bad for one take either.
Yeah. Great. Okay then. See you soon.
All right. Oh, I've just almost. I think we're out of Prosecco, so I'll just nip off to the off license and meet you back here in 5.
All right then. See ya.
Bye.